Hey yo, another video from the Angry Photographer here, the crazy Angry Photographer. I'm going to go over some really quick selections on the best for the money tripods that you can get. You do not need to be spending $600 on a Gitzo tripod. Some people will talk, well, Gitzo's the best. You know, you can get a carbon fiber Gitzo for $600, which of course doesn't even include the head. Well, I'll tell you what. If you are taking a $100,000 expedition to the mountains of Nepal, and every little micro ounce counts to you, of course these Manfrottos are available in carbon fiber as well. If you're taking that expedition to the mountains of Nepal, and you know, you feel like you're also going to need to sit your ass on top of the tripod, then go ahead and buy a $600 Gitzo. You'll always hear for that from people. Well, the Gitzo's so strong you can sit on top of it and it won't break. Well, you can do that at Manfrotto. I could have swore these tripods were meant for holding up your photo and your video gear, not for setting your fucking ass on top of it, alright? Stop pulling that shit on me about Gitzo. Well, you know, you get what you pay for. That $600 Gitzo is not worth it, okay? Let's be sensible here. This is a Manfrotto. It's made in Italy. I have not had one that wasn't thrown down a mountain break on me yet. Many years of seeing tons of photo gear. The only time I've seen a broken Manfrotto was when an asshole brought one in that fell off the back of his pickup truck. He wanted to know if it could be fixed. That's his own stupidity. And one that actually fell off the side of a cliff. Okay? Last multiple lifetimes. You don't need to be spending $600 on your crazy ass on a Gitzo. Alright? Let's get at that out of the way. So first we're looking at the Manfrotto. Now the base on this is the MT055X Pro 3. It has a couple of unique features. This is an alloy version. There is a carbon fiber version, which is obviously more expensive. Now the base on this, not including the MHX Pro 3W head, which is $130 by itself, by the way, but the base is $230. It's 4 positions on the legs with an additional neat feature. Let me show you here real quick. Okay, position 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 positions. 3 sections on the legs, okay, with an additional feature. Let me bring it out, show you this. Up here, press the button, roll it out, okay, lock it in place again. What you can do is you can either get one leg or all 3 legs. One leg, if say if you're on a hill, or just one leg to get down, or all 3 legs to get really low. Take some great macro shots. Excellent this way. All you have to do is hit one button on the end there to unlock it, to bring it back out. Unlocking it again, bringing it out, pressing in my button. Locks into one position. If I can get it in the right spot. There we go. This is a new one, the one that I don't use. I have a couple of these. This one needs a little lubrication. Anyway, there we go. Now, that base is $230. The MHX Pro 3W. Now, I don't know if you need a video head or if you need a ball head. This is my favorite 3-position head. It's MHX Pro 3W. It's has retractables here. You have friction adjustment knobs here. I never need these 3 freaking bubble levels on here. If you need to be using the bubble levels, then something's wrong with you. I've actually never known a pro that was actually looking at his bubble levels. I'm sure there's some anal asshole out there that does. But anyway, the great thing if you're packing this on your back, so these aren't poking in your back. These are retractable. That head's $130. Like I said, the base is $230. I think you can buy the entire kit from B&H for right at $400 or no, $230, and yes, it's like $380 for both together. I think you save like $20, so it doesn't really make any difference if you just buy the base and buy the head separately. So $130 and $230 for the base. Extremely well built. I've owned a lot of Manfrottos over the years. I'm actually shooting on a really old Manfrotto. It's a Bogan. Yeah, the model 3211 is what I've currently got this camera on right now. So I've got a couple of these. This is the new one. The only thing I mentioned is actually on this shaft. I actually stick a little lubrication in there, which I haven't done yet on this new one. I've got a pair of these. Excellent tripod, just built like a brick outhouse. Highest recommendation, not that heavy. Now we're going to look at another tripod for those of you that are going to be traveling around. You might be packing that big monster. Not that it's that big, I mean it's not that big at all. Now this is the Manfrotto Be-Free. Comes with a carry case. It folds down upon itself like a piece of origami. Here we go. It comes with a head. Now you can find these used like new demo models for $150. Brand new ones are $200. Let me tear it out for you. You can see the head is hidden here in the middle. There's also a 3-section leg. Adjust my stops. You also have 3 positions on how you could stop your legs via these little widgets right here at the top. Those are 3 positions. So it comes with a nice little ball head. This is the Manfrotto Be-Free, $150 used, like new demo model. New, I can't remember the exact weight offhand, but go on Amazon. This is also all Italian made, extremely lightweight, slick as snot, wonderful, wonderful tripod. That's the Manfrotto Be-Free. Highly recommend it. It will very easily fit in your backpack like your low pro flip side 400 AW, 300 AW, or 500 AW. They make a carbon fiber model of this for $100 more. You know, it takes a pound off of it. To me, I really don't give a shit. I'd rather have the aluminum one. Even if you don't fold it inversely back on itself, which is how you do it here. It still folds up nice and tight. You got to reposition the head just a certain way. And then slide her in like that. And all the way up. Then lock it. And you can see that's the entire unit. Actually, does get in just a little bit tighter than that. I need to technically move this out and reposition the head just a little bit. There we go. Kind of comes back together like fine origami. There you go. Very lightweight. I can't remember the exact weight. Something like 4.5 pounds. I can't remember exactly. Highly recommend it. My favorite little tripod. You know, it will hold your heaviest gear. It will even hold a gigantic studio video camera. I've already proven that to be the case, although I wouldn't recommend it with a ball head. Heads are replaceable. It will not fold up this way if you change heads. It is meant to come with a small head so the legs fold up like this, but you can swap it out with the prior head that I was showing you, but the legs just won't fold up like this. That's the only difference there. Okay? Now this may seem stupid, but it will hold up even a D810 or a D7100. Wrap this around a tree limb, one of the larger Jobies. It's got a ball head. These are extremely handy if you got a very small like 300 AW flip side low pro. People look at these and they think they're dinky crap. The small ones are, but they're articulating arms and how you can actually drop your DSLR in the sand to get really, really low and still have perfect support for a professional DSLR. I actually highly recommend these. Recommend one of these. You can usually get them used off of eBay, the big model like this. I can't remember the actual model number of the larger Joby, but it has a ball head. I use this quite frequently, actually. I've got 3 of these and a couple of the large ones. Extremely handy, 50 bucks used. I think a new one's like 70 bucks or so. Believe it or not, this is actually a handy little bastard. As I told you before, oops. I'm about to drop it. There we go. The table is just slick as hell. The Siri P326 monopod. Now obviously with the head on there, you're only getting the monopod for $99. This is the retractable point. Now I've taken this monopod completely apart, and even the locking collars on each one of the sections is actually carbon fiber as well. Extremely well made. You would not think this would come out of China, but it does. You should see the user reviews on B&H or Amazon on this monopod. They are incredible. Now you want a carbon fiber Gitzo for $400? Fine, go out and buy one. What the hell are you planning on sticking on the top of this damn thing anyway? An elephant? It's not made any better. Carbon fiber is carbon fiber. Yes, there are some various grades of carbon fiber. The only thing you're doing is sticking your DSLR on the top of this. Buy one of these for $99, B&H, Amazon, Adorama. No, I'm not getting any kickbacks from anybody. This is a Siri P326. Okay. 5-section, all carbon fiber monopod. Absolutely freaking incredible. Total weight on it without the head. Obviously, whatever the hell head you plan on sticking on the top of it's your own decision. 0.9 pounds. Incredible. Must buy, must own. The cat's ass and all of that. Alright? Can't stress enough how handy this little bastard is. Now, developing your skills with the monopod's another matter. I grew up doing that. Important thing is actually wedging this on the inside of one of your foot and taking a weaver stance so you get a nice tripod stance while using a monopod. 9 times out of 10 when you think you need a tripod, you don't. You need a monopod. Monopod's all you need to be packing around 80-90% of the time, unless you plan on doing a bunch of night photography. Alright, that's another matter altogether, obviously. But anyway, snag one of these for $100. You'll be so happy, so useful. My God, it really is fucking built awesome. I mean, it is the cat's ass. It's just wonderful. There's just nothing. There's nothing to bitch about this. I've actually never seen any item, photography or otherwise, so highly rated wherever you go. Just 5 stars across the board. There's just nothing at all to bitch about this. So that's a Siri P326. So the other one was the $150 used, like new, or $200 new. The Manfrotto, all Italian made, bee free. Really fucking awesome, very lightweight, extremely handy. Don't think it's not rugged, because it is rugged. It's all Italian made, and it's a bastard, in the good way. It's an incredible tripod. There's nothing to sneeze about this tripod at all. I really don't know what more I can say about it. I mean, it's just freaking incredible. I wished I had shit like this back about 20 years ago in photography school. Nobody made anything like this. You know, Bogan was out there, but nobody made a little origami-like tripod like this that was so freaking handy. It fit in your backpack. Technically, you put it on the outside of your backpack. A lot of the Low Pros and the other packs are actually meant, they have a little pouch for storing one of these, but this one comes with its own little backpack pouch from Manfrotto. It comes with this little jobby that it fits into nice and snugly. So if you're going to get anything, you know, at least get a bee free and a Siri 326 monopod. So that's my recommendation for this evening. Trying to save you money. You know, if you want to go below $600 on a Gitzo, or $500 or $400 on a Gitzo monopod, be my guest. You're not getting anything special or anything better. And I don't want to hear from these assholes, these Gitzo heads, talking about being able to sit on the top of their tripod. Well, I don't care if you can sit on the top of your tripod. It's a fucking tripod. It's meant for your camera gear, alright? If you got a problem with the Italian quality of Manfrotto, then you have some sort of mental problem that only medication can take care of. Alright? Jesus Christ. I'm all for buying the best gear. But best is best, and best doesn't necessarily mean the most expensive, alright? I stick camera gear on the top of my camera, not my ass. Here you go. Here's the tripod, the bee free in this baggie. Excellent. Everybody should have a bee free Manfrotto. Really, they should. Just, I mean, really, for 99% of you, that's all that any of you need. You don't need the first tripod that I showed you. I mean, that's more than enough for everything. You'll be so happy with it. And right now, there are a bunch of them that are showroom display models for like $150 on eBay. New all day long, $190 with free shipping. So, get it. Thanks for watching. You like this video, you can drop me a buck or two. You can tell me go fuck myself. Whichever makes you happy, whatever floats your boat. Catch you later. Rock out with your cock out. I am going to go grab some coffee because I am not pumped up enough. Alright? Catch you later. Bye.